The 3 basic money skills you need to know. In this video, I'm going to talk about 3 very specific skills, and I'm going to talk about best ways to invest with those skills. Where do you put your money? Why do you put your money there? And let's get you a plan. Now, the 3 things I want to talk about specifically are the top ways to invest, like when and where. What do you do now? The second thing I want to talk about is how you want to invest into the stock market, because it is sort of an arbitrage runaway train right now. The third thing is the 3 basic money skills that you have to know. All right, so let's start with the top investing. So obviously real estate will always be where I go first. I love real estate. I love land. I love land that cash flows, like RV parks, storage units, remodeling apartments. I have Airbnb. I have a client that actually Airbnb boats right now out on the East Coast. Love his idea. There are so many ways to make money in real estate. So got to take that at the top. Number 2, I'm going to take it right next to it, which is be a hard money lender. I love being a bank. And right now, people need money and they are borrowing all the time. So you could be a hard money lender at minimum 10%, 12%, 14%. I like 15 personally. Number 3 is crowdfunding. Now, there's 2 kinds of crowdfunding, and I'm not a fan of the GoFundMe and give a bunch of people some money. I mean, if that's part of your charity rules, great, but most people just do that oddly without thinking, I could put that money to work into a Reg A equity crowdfunding and actually buy part of the company. There's some amazing real estate projects for as low as $500 you could get in. There are some actually technical fintech businesses you could get in that are phenomenal. So I do like crowdfunding as an option for those of you who don't have a lot of money to invest. I love cryptocurrencies, love them, and I'm actually launching an NFT. So I am launching the Millionaire Lions, which is a brilliant NFT collection, and we are not done, but it is the latest asset class. Love cannabis. The only place I like cannabis, though, is private. Trying to get in state by state into a private cannabis business, good luck. Most of it is actually done through IPOs. Not a fan. Canada blew it when they did that, and they lost so many people billions of dollars. So cannabis is a big one, and I love it. Now, you just think about businesses in general, right? Shark Tank's out there. The other thing to think about, especially in this pandemic, recovery period that we're in huge inflation, we have interest rates rising. You know what's amazing is look around your community. Do you know that your local laundromat, to your local dry cleaners, to your local car wash? I just had a neighbor buy a car wash next door. I've bought hair salons. I've bought nail salons. I love flipping service-based companies. Restaurants need help. So you could either be a private lender, right, which I would call that a convertible note, or if you actually know how to go in and help fix the company, go create a new transition for yourself. There are so many ways to invest. So if you have any comments about this or have questions, please put in the comments below. I'd like to talk to somebody. At the end of our conversation today, I'm going to give you an opportunity to talk to someone privately in our team to talk to you about what your investing rules and what you might want to do to get started. Number 2, is it a good time to invest in the stock market? Well, everybody would say yes. The only way I invest in the stock market is through an app called iFlip. It's a software, and I'm going to give you that link at the end of our video today. The software allows you to get into the market. It's very liquid. You can do your money out in 48 hours, but it allows you to put money into smartfolios. And the gentleman who created it, who's genius, actually creates the volatility using AI, that if the market's going to go down, you get out. Market's going to go up, you get back in. So in March 2020, when the market went down like below 1929 levels, I only lost about 2.8. The average market lost 33%. Your old traditional financial planner would say, yeah, but you're in here for the long haul. We're going to make it back, as they make all their fees and structures on the way back. I didn't have to recover 30%. I just came back in and started again. So please take advantage, check out the app, start putting some money in it, see how it works for you. Now let's talk about the 3 basic skills you have to know. So the 3 basic skills you have to know about debit and credit. Right? Most people use a debit card. Can we just put that away, please? All that is taking money straight out of your bank account. I want you to start learning about credit and getting good credit. And by the way, if you have bad credit, when you talk to my one-on-one strategist at the end of our call, tell them you have bad credit. We have somebody brilliant. They'll clean up your credit in 3 to 4 months. You need to get your credit up, and you need to get your corporate credit up. When you use your credit card, there's all sorts of points and benefits and rewards. We know that. But the more important thing is you're using someone else's money for 30 days. Use somebody else's money. If you do this well and right, you can do it at 0%. That's like free money. So you let your money sit, put it in iFlip, you're making money on your money. Now, I know I'm talking a lot on my YouTube channel about a lot of concepts, but there's a sequence to putting all of this in order, like in exact order. And that's what we do inside of our coaching and our mentoring, is help you sequence your plan and every one of these details. Can you imagine having a very solid, knowledgeable plan, not an emotional plan, that's inherited behavior by people who you don't even know, and have it like, you know where your money goes. You know it goes here, and then it moves to this account, then it moves to this account, it gets deducted here, you go on a business trip. Like, wouldn't that be fabulous to have that level of confidence that we all live by? So debits and credits, got to have a good credit card, got to have good credit. P&Ls and balance sheets, you're going to have to know basic financial statements. So, and the one that I really, really love teaching was cash flow. So your profit and loss is what you do every month. So your profit is what you make every month, and your expenses, it's really P&L, profit and loss, but I'm going to call it income and expenses. So what do you make every month and what do you spend every month? And the difference is your cash flow left. That's what you get to live on. Now, your balance sheet is your assets and liabilities. That's everything you own, everything you owe, and assets minus liabilities, net worth. You need to know these things. You need to know your cost of good. What does it cost you to do business? Is there a margin in what you're even doing? Do I need to help you change your pricing? Some of you, your pricing is wrong, and that's why you're not making enough money. There's not enough margin once you've actually paid all your bills. And you'd be shocked at the subtle little bills that it takes to just get a company up and running. Not to say don't do it. I guarantee you need to do it. It is a far better way to live. You want to live totally financially independent and free? You live through corporate structure. Let me give you one other amazing technique, which is good debt and bad debt. We use good debt all day. Good debt, well, first of all, debt is a cost of business. Good debt, when you can use cheap money and go use it to leverage. Like, I know people who literally have gotten lines of credit. They took it and put it in iFlip, and they're making 20%, 30%, 40%, and they're paying 2%. Last I checked, that spread is a lot of profit, and they just get to sit back while the money comes in. See, a lot of you, your whole concept is that you have to work for money. I want to teach you how to get your money working for money. Then you will be an amazing investor. So here's what we're going to do. Again, subscribing to the channel and clicking the notification button. Make sure you also go grab my podcast. It comes out every Friday morning on Loral's Real Money Talks. Go take my quiz right now. I have a financial personality quiz. It's going to put you in 1 of 4 categories. And from there, you're going to get an application. And that application is going to get filled out. You're going to go talk to a strategist. From that, you're going to get the iFlip app given to you. I'm going to give you my Millionaire Maker book as a free gift for doing the session. Absolutely critical that you read that. I'll give you the ebook copy. And just click on that extra link down there called Make Your Kids Millionaires, because why not? You need to make your kids millionaires. And if you're not a millionaire yet, just follow the guide. It's from 0 to 18, everything you coulda, shoulda, woulda, done on your journey to learn financial literacy. It's a very complete, over 350 pages coming out with McGraw-Hill. It's been great to be with you today. I'll see you tomorrow.